Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Danielle and today's video is what I eat in a day. So let's get straight into breakfast. Right, so this is this morning's breakfast. So on Slimming World, this would actually be sin-free. So I've used the Danish ham here, which I fried in fry light, which is sin-free in protein. Tin tomatoes, which are a speed food. Protein for the egg and speed food for the mushrooms. So this would be sin-free on Slimming World. Calories wise, this is a really low calorie breakfast as well. So 209 calories for this morning's breakfast, and we've got 2 of our 5 a day in here as well. So yeah, a really filling high protein breakfast this morning. So sin-free on Slimming World with no healthy extras and 209 calories if you are counting calories. Good morning guys. So you would have seen my breakfast this morning, so I thought we'd have a little catch up because we're changing things around again. You know, we love a little change, but I'm getting ready at the same time, so we're multitasking, so please bear with. So as you know, if you've been watching my channel, I switched from Slimming World to calorie counting, so calorie deficit. It's been working absolutely fine. I've been really enjoying like the flexibility of it, and like understanding what's in the food a little bit better. But also what I have been doing with that is I've been having a lot more treats because obviously it is more flexible. So I kind of want to get in the habit of eating a bit better again. So a lot of people have suggested, and I know a lot of people do it as well, calorie counting and Slimming World side by side. Reason being, I think there's pros and cons for both of them. So for Slimming World example, the pros are it obviously really encourages like healthy eating. Like your speed food is like your low calorie, low fat, low sugar sorts of food, and then you've got like your sin food, which is like the high calorie with less nutrition in it, and like more fats and sugars. So obviously the things that don't really keep you fuller, and then you've got your protein, which you know keeps you fuller for longer. So that is the pros of Slimming World. It really does encourage like healthier habits. Now the cons with Slimming World is portion control. So with any diet, the basics are you need to be in a calorie deficit. So you need to be consuming less calories than your body is burning. So obviously Slimming World is great because it gives you those basics of what you should and shouldn't eat. And I think if you've got a large amount to lose, I think that's when it works really, really great for you. Because your calories are automatically dropped because you're changing your food habits quite dramatically. But yeah, so you need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight, period. So what can be a little bit confusing with Slimming World sometimes is you don't know how many calories you're having, and it's all about portion control. So that's a little bit what I struggled with Slimming World, was portion control. So for example, you can have, I might look a bit crazy in a minute. So for example, you can have like pasta. I know that's like a really, like everybody uses that example for Slimming World, but you can have pasta, which is free food, and it's like white pasta as well, it's not even wholemeal pasta. So Slimming World is saying that that is like a free food, so you can have unlimited of it. So I know it's like 1/3 of your plate should be speed food and all that jazz, but if you're not weighing your pasta and things, you really don't know how much of it you're consuming. So that's where calorie counting comes in. So obviously the pros and the pros and the cons for Slimming World. Now the pros and the cons for calorie counting. So the cons are, like I mentioned, you have a certain amount of calories, but essentially you can use whatever you want on those calories, which is great sometimes because it means you're a lot more flexible, but then other times it means that I'm choosing less healthier options, just because it's just the way that I am. I enjoy chocolate. So like I said, like on harping, I got hair playing. So on some occasions that's absolutely fine to have treats and things like that, but not all the time. It's better to obviously choose like your speed foods and things like that instead of like high calorific foods. Now the pros are, obviously like I mentioned, it's a calorie deficit, it's the basics, and also it's like when you go out for the day and you have like a sandwich can be healthy. You can have like wholemeal bread with like nice chicken, a salad in it. Yeah, it may have a little bit of mayo, but mayo is not going to hurt you unless you're allergic, obviously. So yeah, whereas if you're on Slimming World, that's like, don't eat a takeaway sandwich. Like, it's like, I remember going to group and it's like being like, a takeaway sandwich is like the devil, like, don't eat it. Do you know how many sins are in that sandwich? Whereas actually there's probably only about 300, 400 calories in it. So that's where it's the cons for calorie counting, because you can be so flexible with it. So you can go out and you can have that sandwich and then you're still within your deficit and you can just carry on, and it's not even like it's unhealthy. It's like, it's got good carbs in it, it's got protein in it, it's got, you know, some salad in it, so it's got nutrition in it. So it's not like it's a really unhealthy option, and that's where sometimes I would come unstuck. So I would panic because like I don't know what would be Slimming World friendly when I'm out, and then because I'm like, oh well, I've gone off my diet now, I may as well just continue eating crap for the rest of the day. So that's where the pros and cons come in for both of them. So I do think working side by side, it's like a recipe for weight loss magic. So yeah, I really think it's going to work great. So on a day-to-day basis, I am going to be following like Slimming World side by side with calorie counting, because I do want to know. Oh, this is wet from Harper slumbering on it. Great. Let's try this one. So I do want to know how many calories I am consuming, because like I said, it's all about portion control. So using the basics of Slimming World, like my healthy extras, my speed food, my sins and things like that, but also still counting the calories, so I know how many calories I am having. And then when it comes to like the weekends and things like that, if I don't want to be as strict, if I still make sure that I'm in a deficit, so like if we're going out for the day or something like that and I want to have cake, I can just count the calories for it, and then continue with the deficit for the day and know that I'm still on goal for my weight loss journey. So I kind of think that's really going to work together, just because like I said, calorie counting has been working great for me, but I do find myself choosing cake over a banana, for example, and things like that. So yeah, I do want to just kind of be a bit more mindful of what I'm putting in my body and knowing what's going to keep me fuller for longer. So I'm not very, when I do my makeup, I literally do a lot with my fingers, because Henry's had most of like my brushes and things and I just don't know where they are. So yeah, so that is what I'm going to do going forward. I just kind of wanted to have a catch up about it, because I thought it might be a little confusing if all of a sudden you start seeing like me saying like this has got sins in it, or this is your healthy extra and all that jazz. So yeah, got the mascara on now. What a difference makeup can make, hey? I'm not no makeup artist, but it just makes you feel a little bit better. So I'm just gonna do my hair, get dressed, and then we're actually gonna go to the fruit and veg man today, see what they've got. I want to pick some strawberries up because the strawberries were gorgeous from there last time. See whether they've got watermelon. I don't know if they will have watermelon, but Henry loves watermelon. Oh, hello. So yeah, so we're going to do that today. We are low on everything. I need to get shopping ordered and delivered for tomorrow, hopefully. But we will see, just because, yeah, we are low on everything this week. It's been difficult because trying to do the food order is like I'm trying to get it really, really low. And sometimes cutting things off means that I just end up buying things in the week anyway. So yeah, it's really difficult to try and navigate it and try and get your shopping for a decent price, which I think all of you can relate to at the minute. So yeah, I'm really trying to be really mindful of what I'm ordering and my meals being really affordable but healthy. Yeah, So I'm going to finish getting ready and then I will pop back on, show you what I got from the fruit and veg guy, and then let you know when I have something else to eat. So what I do is the night before I have a think what I'm going to have for my breakfast, lunch and dinner. And I thought about having this last night, and then since I thought about having it, I literally cannot stop thinking about it. So I've got tuna mayo. I use the light mayo here. I've literally had to scrape it out because I had none left, but I really wanted mayo on it, so I've only got 5 grams of that, which is 13 calories, which is going to be about half a sin for that amount. So yeah, I've got that in there. And then so your tuna is free in protein. I've used this cutter here. These are my favourite for a healthy extra B, and that's healthy extra B. And then I'm going to put some light cheese on, which you can have 40 grams of this as your healthy extra A. So I'm just going to weigh that out. Right, so I don't want to use my full one, so I think I'm going to use maybe 20 grams. Oh, so a little bit, take a little bit out. So I'm going to use 20 grams of this as half a healthy extra egg. So I'm going to fill this. So we've got tuna and cheese, and then what we're going to do then is we're going to toast it. So I'm not going to put butter on it because I'm just going to do it in the frying pan. So I'm going to pop it in the frying pan here. Already got the heat on, and then I'm just going to turn it over, and that's going to get all melt and lovely. Right, so this is dinner today. So the salad's seen better days, but we're just using it up. So look how delicious that looks. Oh, I'm so excited for this. So calories wise, this is 357 calories for all this, or it's half a sin for your light mayo, healthy extra B for your wrap, or pizza, whatever you want to call it. And then we've got the salad, which would be speed food, and then tuna, which would be protein. So yeah, I'm so looking forward to this for dinner today. Right, I thought I'd quickly show you, because I've had one of these gold bars. Now these are 95 calories or 5 sins. Most underrated chocolate ever. They are absolutely delicious. So I'm just having a snack now. So I've got strawberries and I've got some grapes. So I've got these strawberries from the fruit and veg guide today. So strawberries are a speed food, grapes are a free food. And calories, there are 92 calories for all this. So I've got 100 grams of strawberries and 100 grams of grapes. So this is tea for tonight. So I haven't got any salad on there because we've got shopping coming tomorrow, and I literally have nothing left in the cupboard. So we've got potato, which is sin free. We've got butter, which is 2 sins. We've used 8 grams of that, which calories wise was 42 calories. Potato was 169 calories. Beans, which are free food, and they're 182 calories. And then I had 20 grams of the lighter cheese, which is my other half of my healthy extra A, and 63 calories. So it is 2 sins on Slimming World, and it is 456 calories if you're counting calories. And this is dinner for tonight. So this is what I'm having for my pudding today. So I've got half of a packet of Harley's sugar-free jelly. So that's 1 sin for half of it made up. I've got a fromage frais, which is 1 sin. It's just one of the Tesco ones. And then I've got mango, which is sin free. That's free food. This is 3 sins in total. And I'll also pop the calories on the screen for it as well. Hey guys, so it's the next day now, and I was going to make myself a bit more presentable to do my outro, but I really cannot be bothered to put makeup on or get myself all glammed or anything like that today. So this is what we're dealing with. So yeah, I thought we'd have a catch up from yesterday's food and let you know what calories we ended on and what sins we ended on as well. So last time you see me, I had my pudding. So I had a curly whirly with a cup of tea last night, but just couldn't film it because we're going crazy. So let's go back on yesterday. So for breakfast yesterday was 209 calories, and I'm sorry if you can hear all the craziness in the background. 209 calories, and it was sin free, no healthy extras. For lunch was 357 calories, and it was half a sin for the mayo. And then we had 20 grams of the light mature cheese, so half of that's healthy extra A, and then the soft pita is a healthy extra B. For tea we had jacket potato, cheese and beans, 456 calories, so 2 sins for the butter, and I tell you what, it makes such a difference having butter on it, it really does. And other half of the healthy extra A for the cheese. And then snacks yesterday, we had the curly whirly, which was 5 sins, 97 calories, skimmed milk, so you can have 350 millilitres of that as your healthy extra A. I put that in for the rest of my drinks throughout the day, and that's 119 calories if you're counting calories for 350 millilitres. And then we had that little snack we had with the jelly and things like that. I'll pop the calories on the screen for that because obviously it's like all on my snacks pile, so I don't know top of my head, so I'll pop it on the screen. But that was 1.5 sins, I believe. I'll pop that on the screen as well just to double check. And I also had a gold bar yesterday, which is 95 calories, and it is 5 sins. So let me tell you what calories we ended on, and then I'll tell you what sins we ended on. So calories wise, we ended on 1,531 calories, so a really low calorie day. But I think we had a big breakfast, we had a gorgeous lunch, and we had a really nice tea, and we had loads of snacks. We had 2 chocolate bars and we had that pudding, so I feel like that's really good for the amount of calories. Sin wise, so we ended on 14 sins, so full max on sins. We've had both our healthy extra A's, healthy extra B, and like I said, I'm full on the sins. So if you didn't know, you can have 15 sins on some words, so we've had 14. And also 5 a day, I've had 8.8 portions of my 5 a day, so that's great. So yeah, a really good day on plan. Just wanted to film this outro. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I am going to be introducing Slimming World again, but also counting calories side by side, just so I know I'm still in a deficit, and making sure I'm still getting enough calories as well, because obviously if I am working out, I haven't this week because I've just had time. I need to ensure that I'm still fueling my body as well. So if I obviously was working out all this week, that probably wouldn't be enough calories. So I need to ensure I'm still getting enough calories as well. So yes, I'm really happy with that. And also, reason I'm still watching what calories I'm having as well as Slim as well, because if I do have a day where I go out and I want to have a sandwich, or I don't necessarily want to follow the plan, I've got that option of just counting the calories, and I still know that I'm in a deficit, and I still know that I will be losing weight as well. So I'm hoping that all makes sense. Like I said, I apologise for how I look on this outro. I just really wanted to get this done, and so I can get it up today, so I can get it edited and up today. Yeah, I've got weigh-in tomorrow, so that'll be up on Sunday. I'm sorry if you can hear all the craziness. So yeah, so weigh-in tomorrow, and that will be up on Sunday. So really looking forward to seeing how that goes. Only got a few weeks till I go on holiday now, so I want to try and get my stone off, which is only a few pounds away, so hopefully I can get that done. I'm also debating on whether to vlog my holiday or not. I've never ever vlogged a holiday. We're going to Centre Parks, so yeah, Dan was like, oh, why don't you vlog it? But obviously I've never done it before, so I'm not really sure how I would feel about vlogging. But if it is something you'd be interested in, pop the comments down, because obviously if nobody wants to watch it, then you know, there's no point in me vlogging it. But if it is something you're interested in, and obviously if it is, then I can get that done, because it's not going to take much out of my day while I'm there or anything like that, because it's obviously just a few moments throughout the day.
I'm on holiday now. Can I bring a couple of toys at holiday?
Yeah, you can bring a couple of toys to holiday. Henry is so excited to go on holiday every day. He's like, oh, are we going on holiday today? Are we going on holiday today? So yeah, he's really, really excited. But anyway, that's everything from me today. I'm going to finish my cup of tea. I'm going to try and get some editing done, if the kids will let me. And I will see you on Sunday's weigh-in. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.